vibes, yeah. Las Vegas counting thousands, champagne and good vibes. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, winning counting thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Time to party like we just won the lotto. Smoking on that good kush. Jack car celebrate till tomorrow. Popping bottles by the poolside. I used to pull up in that hoop ride. Yeah. You should see the cars outside. Red carpet pulling up at the venue. Champagne on the menu. Spread love, y'all don't want no issue. Yeah, Micey got the diamonds in the crystal. That's what the VIP list do. Yeah, that's what the VIP list do. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, winning counting thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects.
That's the champagne niggas. That's the champagne niggas over there. We the good vibe niggas. You know what I'm saying? They ain't not even need it no more. They can go home. It's our turn.
La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Place to Dubai, my dream trip is white. Drip so crazy, ain't nigga flies me. Yeah, I get money, I'm Max B Wavy. All white everything, Dolce and Gabbana. My chick so crazy, my whip so crazy. Pull up with my baby, flight to LA. The smoke on Marathon, yeah that OG. Flight to Jamaica, then shoot off to Haiti. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, winning counting thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes.
C23, pack your shit. Hey Thomas, let's go. Yo, one love, bitch, now I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, no longer trapped. Good morning, mofos, pimp hustlers, hoes. You know how this go. Welcome to the show where this shit go down. I'm here to let you know what's cracking in your towns. Providence, motherfucker. Deal with the real, stay away from the suckers. Good daily news, we dispute hood views. Another life taken, he shot out of his shoes. Police brutality, I'm speaking the truth. Why the fuck is you mad at me? Land of corruption, cop shot me, but that's another discussion. So tune in, you're living wild, that shit is soon end. Two ways, you can ride in the prison or you can ride in the grave. There's room in both places, homicide, genocide, black faces. Who's racist? You thought he was your man, he was two-faced.
I need everybody to hit that share button.
I got plans, I'm never going back. Was locked up for a long time, but I'm no longer trapped. So roll up and let's go live, spitting these facts. You can hate it or love it, you know where to find me at. 401 Providence, Little Estate on the map. You can visit Lil Rody, you might never make it back. One love to my niggas locked down, getting them stacks. On your iPad, your radio, you fucking with trap. Catch me in the AM, blazing something fat. You got za, better than mine, then let's chat. You should know how it go, nigga, no longer trap. If you're feeling this shit, tell Just Chill to bring it back. Spit fire, this is lyrical crack. Where my niggas is at, where my bitches is at, where my grimy, rag the riches is at. Shit ain't the same back in the day, if you snitch you got clapped. Niggas still cool with them, what kind of business is that? Some shit I never understand, so let me finish.
It's gonna be a Mr. Cedric show. So if you didn't like Mr. Cedric, you might as well get the fuck out of here. Cause there's a lot of you. I know.
Cause
Mr. Cedric knew.
is how niggas get trapped. Then niggas get shot.
Cause he used
then
to
they
tell
lay
me.
in the box. Then they niggas come back.
I'ma
When they
get
leave
into
with
that.
the score, Lisa Pina posts a young boy ain't breathing no more. Yo, it's a rap. I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now. I'm no longer trapped. Yo, I'm no longer trapped.
Good morning to everyone, man. I missed a lot of names, but I'm just gonna say good morning to everybody, man. I'm not getting into names. This is my energy level is so down. Been up all night. You know, people know me and know me and Mr. Cedric's relationship. They're gonna know how hard this hit me. You know, I don't get too many men like Cedric that I meet when I come home from prison after doing 24 years, and Mr. Cedric never give up on me. He gave me a job at the Institute when I first came home. When nobody wanted to give me a job, Mr. Cedric gave me a job, put me on the payroll. But we're going to get into all of that. But first and foremost, we got to go like this.
Dearest, sweet Maria, I have trouble accepting the fact that you're gone. It'll be like we would for a while without seeing each other. And I can understand why God would have wanted you close to him, because you truly were an angel on earth.
Rest in peace, Mr. Sad.
And on a special way,
God just wanted you closer, man.
I love you.
Allah got a plan for you, Mr. Said. I swear, Mr. Said, Allah got a plan for you. All night I thought about it. Allah got a plan for you, Mr. Said. We was just talking about the Lakers, and Allah got a plan for you. Bigger than them Lakers. Allah got a plan for you, man. Yes, he was, man. Mr. Cedric was there for everybody. If you knew Mr. Cedric, man, I need you to throw a heart. Just put a heart today. You ain't even got it. If you just knew Mr. Cedric, man, and this hurt you, just put a heart, man. Because I'm going to tell you, man, he's going to be missed by this whole city. Man, this whole city is affected, not just me, man. This whole city is going to be affected by this. We don't get somebody genuine like Mr. Cedric. He helped every ethnicity, man. He Chinese, black, white. He didn't care who you was, man. Mr. Cedric will reach out here, go to your house. Yo, he used to call me sometimes and go, man, I might need you to come with me, man. This little rough area over here, man. I don't wanna. Yo, Ced. Hey, me and Mr. Cedric used to do one-on-one. We used to go to like he'll take me to a bad person's house that he was working with. On the way there, he used to tell me, man, I'm glad you don't smell like weed. And man, don't go in there and get too, man, you gotta be easy. Hey yo, Cedric used to give me a whole speech. I had to go through a whole speech. Yo, put a heart up for Mr. Ced, man. If you knew Mr. Cedric, man, put some hearts up in these comments for him, man. Because this city, we gonna miss Mr. Cedric, man. There's never gonna be a Mr. Cedric, man. There's never gonna be another Mr. Cedric, man. You know what I'm saying? We all, everybody in these comments today, we all gonna have good stories to share with Mr. Cedric. I got bad stories. Me and Mr. Cedric used to fight. We used to go at it. I'll tell you, we used to go at it. But Allah had a plan for Mr. Ced. Put them hearts up, man. I love seeing them hearts all day, man. Them hearts are for Mr. Cedric, man. So today, man, during this hour, if you feel like just putting some hearts for Mr. Cedric, man, just put some hearts, man. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, man. Because let me tell you something. This affects a lot of people, man. I thought when we lost Bill, when we lost you, Bill, I thought it affected people, but this really affects people. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Cedric and Bill are sitting down at the table right now trying to figure out how to make heaven better. Soon as Mr. Cedric pulled up, Bill gave him the lay down. This is how we gonna make it better. Wherever they're at, they're gonna make it better. I guarantee you they sat down already and they gonna make it better, man. Bells is at the table. Yeah, Bells is there. Yeah, they're gonna make it better. Coach Chico, Coach Jack, they're all at the table. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather, Rooster. You know what I'm saying? They're all at the table. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, thank y'all, man, for the hots, man, for him, man, because he deserved it. But I first want to touch on how important Mr. Cedric was to us. He wasn't just a public figure in the thing. Mr. Cedric was really in the trenches. He'd have on shoes, too. And I used to tell him, Mr. Cedric, man, if something goes off, you got these shoes on. How you gonna help us, Mr. Cedric? Man, there you go with that shit, man. You always trying to, man, ain't nothing gonna happen. I said, well, Mr. Cedric, you got them pointy-ass shoes on. You can't help. He said, man. And then when I used to grab him and see if he was physically fit, he used to go, now, come on now. You're wrinkling my clothes. He said, you're wrinkling my clothes. Hold on. Chief Rock is in the building. Go.
You already started?
Yep. Alright. Pull it up too.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. It stretches.
That's what's up.
But yeah, man, Mr. Cedric was one of them guys that he fought for us when you didn't know he was fighting for you. And that was the most powerful thing that Mr. Cedric used to, when I used to be with him, and I used to hear him having conversations, he always be defending somebody. If he's not defending you, he'll be like, come on, man. Yeah, but he do that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Mecca, I'm not Chief.
Oh yeah, I thought it was Chief.
She fixed it.
All right.
It's unique, yeah.
Nah, but he was one of them. Hey, get your ass in that kennel now. And our city's we're really gonna feel this, Unique.
Yeah.
This is something that's gonna be felt. And I wanna say this. I made this statement a while ago. I said, when I perish, if you didn't talk to me, don't come to my fucking funeral. There was a lot of people that didn't talk to Mr. Cedric. Mr. Cedric used to tell me. There's a lot of people that didn't like Mr. Ced. And I don't want to, and I know who yous are. I don't want to see yous crying and shit. Yous guys tried to get him fired. I don't even want to get into that. Matter of fact, I want to stay positive.
Let's stay positive.
I really do. But you know what I hate? I hate fake people, man.
I know.
You understand what I'm saying? That
we gotta
hurts.
kill them with kindness. We got to show them love. We got to show them another way. The reason why I came here, I'm glad you mentioned, and I walked in on Mr. Cedric and all of the things that he wanted to do for our people. You understand? And when I think of Mr. Cedric, I see a lot of him in you.
Yeah.
I want you to know that, real talk. And what I mean by that is because it's like our ancestors. Our ancestors died and sacrificed so much, okay, to give us the freedoms and liberties that we have today. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, too many of us have gotten sidetracked or drunk with the money or power, if you will. I specifically came here because Trap has mentioned to me on several occasions of doing No Longer Trap After Dark podcast. Have you not? Okay. He's been talking about it. He's invested in it already. And what I wanted to do, because what I noticed is we have some strong ladies that don't get celebrated enough, that don't get the accolades enough. And I ask myself, what can I do, or how can I help my brother Trap get maybe do a summer series, if you will. For instead of going out to the clubs and the bars and spending a whole bunch of monies, you know, I'm a fat nigga. I like to eat. And we got 4 women that I believe deserve all the accolades, and we can have a strong, powerful conversation and a good time.
Absolutely.
Men and women. So I was thinking, and again, this is just I feel like something that we can possibly do with your approval, Trap. Okay? I will bring my equipment to help support
The
audio and videos. You know, I'm a modest guy. I have a couple of things that I believe I can contribute. Okay?
that would enhance.
Yes.
We talked about that.
To support what you are doing in your endeavor, you know? So what I want to say about that No Longer Trapped podcast or After Dark, it could be like almost like a powwow where we get together and think about what we can do in our own little way to carry on the legacy of Mr. Cedric.
Absolutely.
Okay? Like what I'm saying about a powwow, I'm talking about where men and women get together with drinks and good food. No purchased foods. I want soul food. You get where I'm coming from?
Yes.
I'm talking about, and let me speak to the ladies that I'm mentioning. Mecca, I'm speaking to you. Anna Tavares, I'm speaking to you. Miss Diva and Melissa. Miss Melissa Jackson. Those are the 4 that I know right now.
Yeah.
Okay? I believe we should do something like, I don't know if you want to do it on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday evening. And we could just have good food. We have to be critics too. I'll be honest. If the food is trash, ladies, I think Trap done said on a million occasions, you got to be okay. You got to be open to criticism. I believe that'll teach a lot of other sisters to be open to criticism. And know that people are not trying to hurt you. We're trying to elevate you to be bigger and better. And I think it could be a great, great thing. What do you think, Trap?
I think that it won't be.
Why not?
Because I'm going to tell you like this. This is my point of view. When you have too many women, it's going to be... Now, if you shortened it, just say if I sat on this couch with each one of them separately, is bomb.
So you think all 4 of them
together
would make it a thing?
I think that it would be more, it would get into, because some of them would understand certain parts of it and some of them won't, and they would have more back and forth than me, men versus women. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Do you realize your shop and your setup?
Yeah.
He has a whole nother setup behind this veil over here. He be on the sneak tip, okay, but he can't hide from me. So you can have 2 over here and you can speak on your perspective. You get it?
Okay. Oh, you're saying lighting them both up at the same time.
At the same time.
Okay.
So you can have this perspective.
Yes.
And that would be perspective over there. You see what I'm saying?
Because a lot of times women, if you get real women that dealing with reality.
Yeah.
All right? What's reality? Ask me what reality is. Reality is this. Is your man cheating? That's reality of
truth.
The truth of it.
Yeah.
The reality. Because they say what the percentages of men cheat.
If you let a woman say it, 99.999% of men cheat.
Exactly.
If you let women tell it.
Exactly.
Okay. But if you also let women tell it, no women cheat. You get where I'm coming from?
No, they won't say that.
You know why they won't say it? I'm saying if you get them in a group, and I'm saying I'm being extreme. I'm not saying that, but to put a number on it, they blame a man 9 times out of 10 for the cheating, but a man is always cheating with a woman. Except for those other people.
I know I'm going to have different opinions than the other women. Yeah, I know
she says she's going to have a different opinion. You know,
I know
her father was an alcoholic, and I have 4 sisters and a brother, and my brothers are dead. Melissa, we all have our struggles. You are so right. And women do cheat because the men are who they cheating with. They're cheating with women, except for those
See, like Anna
them
just said, she
alphabet
said
people.
her father was a wife beater. Now, Melissa's father might not have been a wife beater.
Yeah.
So she has a different perspective on fatherhood. But if you get them one-on-one and get them their personal opinions.
But brother, we're talking about 4 women who I feel inspired to come here to offer my services.
Yeah.
4 women
Yeah.
that I see have been here on this journey with you. You
Yeah.
get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
And they've been able to receive messages that I believe the majority of women out here in Rhode Island cannot receive like they have.
A lot of women are getting it though, because I gotta say this, and men, and I want to say this because of my inboxes and the conversations that I done had, and a lot of people notice I done had. I've been hearing podcasts where they look at their partner and go, "He's talking about you."
So let's break it down.
You know what I'm saying? But then there was situations where the person was like, "Yo, I got a chin-chin." I had a brother tell me, "Yo, after listening to your podcast, bro, I had to check myself."
So let me break that down to you.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. But the context about the messaging is like something that happened yesterday. We're not going to mention any names in any situations. But a lot of women feel like they can talk down to men or give men all the direction in the world, right? Because they feel they're the leaders in situations. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, nah, you're right.
And with that situation, it creates a lot of tension.
Yeah.
And that's where people go to their polar opposites, if you will.
That's the truth.
Okay. So what I'm saying to you though is
that's something that we're definitely gonna stretch on, and we'll definitely.
But I want to say, let me finish this. The point that I'm making behind that is, I don't think with those 4 ladies that I'm talking about, Anna, Mecca, Melissa, and Miss Diva, okay, we will have that. I know that's Marlene. Marlene is Miss Diva. Am I right?
I would never sit down with that many ladies. Never in my fucking life.
It's 2 sets. You don't have to. It's 2 sets, brother.
That was bickering. See, you have to learn what type of when you know what type of ladies that you can have in a certain room and that can have a conversation without bickering. I'm telling you, you're gonna be winning. Because you can't put every woman with every woman, bro. And that's not a bad thing.
I get you.
That's not a bad thing.
But when they go to the clubs, see, this is what I'm saying to you, bro.
You don't have to be, when you go to the clubs, you don't have to be social with that other one. You know how, you ever had one woman come and mess up a whole vibe?
So let me break that down to you.
No, I'm just asking you, have you ever?
Yes, I have.
So it's similar to that.
It is similar to that. But if you know me, I walk in here a lot of times, and sometimes the devil is spewing out of some woman's head. Yeah. How do I handle myself?
You can't. You accordingly.
Like
you don't let that get that. You don't let that.
I don't allow that to happen. And one thing that I can say about you, this is why I'm encouraged and inspired. Yeah. Especially by the ladies. Yeah. Okay. And you. Yeah. You're not gonna allow that to happen in your vicinity.
I know, but that goes to another thing. Now it goes to a cat fight. I don't want that. See. That's what that will see. If if I say, "Oh, stop! Hey, yo, chill up! Yo, chill the fuck up!" Yeah. They still see once these women, all of them are tigers. Yeah. You got all tigers. You didn't get one sheep. Okay. That I can go, yo, chill. So let me. Hold up though, Unique. Go ahead. I know all of them personally.
I know you do.
So what I'm telling you is, if all 4 of them turn up, I can't control them.
Okay, so they got to.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you.
So let's make them sign a waiver. Okay. Mecca.
They know.
I know, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. Okay.
No, but I'm saying they know what
accountability. Listen, what we say. We talking about accountability. Okay. When we say accountability, ladies, you got to hold yourself accountable. So Anna, I'm asking you, this is just a dialogue. Yeah. And I'm asking you, can you be accepting?
They're gonna
no, but you gotta hold them. This is the best place, brother.
So you don't think that they've been held before to shit?
Listen, what I think is
and this, they broke that.
But I believe, see, you put an atmosphere, or it's like people know how to act when they go to certain places, brother.
Yeah, nah.
Okay, I know how you feel. But
Hell yeah,
I think my sisters look. Mecca is saying I'm with it. Melissa is saying we are grown.
Yeah,
and
no.
But you not giving our sisters enough.
Hell
credit.
no. Hell no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. I don't give a fuck what they're saying. I know them all personally.
So let's start with 2. How about that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
start
Now
with
I
2.
told you individually,
Yeah.
even 2 of them.
Yeah.
We could. It,
So, but that's what I
4,
said. Look.
I can't do it.
But look what I said.
My mind's not gonna let me listen to or even hear them.
Brother,
You hear me?
You have 2 sets. That means 2.
No, I'm not even.
2.
I'm
But
not.
look,
You're
look.
not. You're not even thinking about my. I'm telling you, my mindset.
Oh.
So just that they're over there talking, right?
Yeah.
I'm over here. I'm not gonna be able to
ain't gonna be
concentrate.
able to focus.
Yes,
I got you.
that's what. See,
All right.
one thing
It
about me
sounds
is like
like
unique.
Mecca's admitting. She's admitting right here. Look, she says I'm raw like Trap, and yeah, you might be, but we gotta get to a place because I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I don't like a lot of people, and if I had it my way, I would love to tear their head off. They don't even know the work that I put in there.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
In situations like that,
Uh-huh.
when you're dealing with a lot of women, see, certain women been through so much pain. See, you know what happens with the women in my city?
Yeah.
Some of them cry about the littlest shit. Yo, I'm just gonna use an example.
Yeah.
One of this girl right here might have been slapped. This girl right here was shot 3 times and somebody was dead next to her and she's crying.
About being smacked.
You understand what I'm trying to say? She might have had no father, and she might have grew up. Our women is so different in our city. That's where if you understand that when you get them in a panel, right?
Yeah.
And you stop talking about real life shit.
Yeah.
Man, you know what's gonna come out of that? Nothing but argument. I don't care if they get adult because this is why. Her pain is not her pain, so. They're gonna be now for big grown women.
Yeah.
I know they can be like, I understand, but to sit there and say they probably can't relate.
So let me ask you this, because I get it. Like, those are the challenges. Every problem has a solution.
Yeah.
Okay. And what Benny said is something that I want people to be aware of. Benny said something. Shout out to brother Benny. He said it yesterday. He said a lot of times, it looks like I'm all over the place when I'm explaining things.
Yeah, I'm like that too.
And when I'm all over the place, it's not necessarily that I'm all over the place. It might be that I've been thinking about this for 5 years. So I'm 5 years in my development process about this situation. And it's hard for me to go all the way back to explain to somebody who hasn't even started that journey.
None of the pain is.
You get where I'm coming from? So
Yes.
now the
But-
reason why I said that is this. If we are telling them what we're talking about, like you know how you got a topic of the day, and we speak on that and stay on that topic, we can keep people focused on that because that's what it should be about.
Yeah, nah, I definitely agree. I definitely agree on that. But see, what happens is, you ever seen a room full of women?
Yeah, of course. I got sisters.
I can't take that.
And I get, so let's start small.
I can't.
So,
No, it ain't even about starting small.
One
It's about
or two, like you said.
No, it's about having the right chemistry, man. You can't sit see, chemistry is see, one person can fuck up a whole show.
So let
bruh.
me.
You know that, right?
So, brother, I gotta
Alright.
hold you accountable. Okay.
Yeah.
When you think of the Democrats, they all. I'll be honest with you. The Republicans, they all are on code.
I don't see you're
Wait.
bringing up politics.
just
I don't
said-
know
I'm
nothing
not
about
talking-
politics.
I'm not talking politics.
You just said Democrats and Republicans.
Listen what I'm saying. Let me finish my statement.
You said I don't know
I
nothing about
know.
that.
I'm saying Republicans get on code. They don't all get along with each other. If you notice, in the primary, they fighting each other.
And that's what I'm telling you. I don't know that.
Listen, until they elect one person.
And then they all
Then they all come together. They all support that one person, brother.
Oh yeah, I
The
didn't know
Democrats do the exact same thing.
that. Yeah.
What I'm saying to you is,
Yeah. So what are you trying to say when you're saying that?
We have to be able to do that's what getting on code is all about, brother. We have to get there. We can't say no, that'll never work, because guess what? We will never grow.
No, I'm not saying that it
I'm just
won't work. I'm never saying it won't
one
work.
at a time. You just saying all 4 at once. I get it.
Yes.
But I'm saying
Yes.
I just want
Yes.
a path. I just
Yes.
want to get there. One
Yes.
at a time. I'm fine. But I'm saying to you, I offer
Yeah.
my services.
Yeah.
To support
and
this
I
because
appreciate that.
what
I
it's
appreciate
about,
that.
Bruh, is
I
this.
definitely-
It's about us coming together.
Yeah,
We
nah.
can't. I know women think the same about us niggas. You get it? They be like, these niggas, you get this nigga and this nigga together, it's gonna be a war. You understand?
Yeah.
They thinking the same thing.
And then, right, you got. I want to explain before I dead this topic because I don't even. I got to talk about Mr. Cedric. I got straight up, but I want to say this, right? But you have to become. You have to have peace in your life.
I do.
Right?
Go ahead.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about when you're podcasting and you got people on things, you can't have all turmoil in your life. And I'm gonna just use Miss Diva because you said Miss Diva, right? Miss Diva is one of them strong women and she has one of them point of views that can't be broken.
I know.
She can't be broken. Why do I want to sit on my show and fucking sitting there going back and forth with her?
So let me break that
Right?
down.
She got some very good pointers. Her body is so she gonna tell you what she says. Even when she don't supposed to say it, she'll say it. And I tell her not to. And she'll agree. Hold up though. She would agree right now. She'll go, he don't lie. That's how she gets in trouble.
You know I'm a techie, right?
Yeah.
You know there's a thing called Zoom, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm saying to you is everybody don't have to be in the building.
No, it's not. It's not.
Wait, brother,
You're missing the
no,
point.
I know what your
You're
point
missing
is.
the point.
Your point is this. Miss Diva is strong and she might go on 100. Am I
Yeah.
right or wrong?
Yeah.
And what I'm saying to you is when that happens,
Miss Jackson
Okay.
might go on 100. Anna might go on 100.
So let's do a Zoom.
Yeah, right.
So
No,
we
I'm
got
just-
control,
see,
brother.
hold up, though. You're coming up with all these excuses, brother.
not an
I'm trying to
excuse.
tell you about some. What I'm trying to tell you is these type of women. That's what I'm trying to say.
I get it.
Yeah, I'm certain everybody that really knows them is sitting there going, yeah, me too. Yo, let me tell you something about that. Them all damn near all psychos. You damn near mean.
Okay, there's these podcasts. I know what you
Yo,
said. Look.
Yo, they trying to sit me down. Hey, this guy here.
That's rated.
Yo, sit down with them
that's
motherfuckers,
viral.
man.
Listen, look, that's viral. Look, you can put Zoom calls.
Yeah, I know that.
Where you can have 6 people.
And you'll be muting them every 2 seconds.
They get crazy.
That's-
Guess what? Look,
Yeah, but I hate doing that.
But guess
man.
what they learn?
Yeah.
They learn
Self
that they
control.
can't-
You gotta
Yeah.
learn self control.
And that's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you gotta learn
there's a
self-control.
way we can sit here and figure it out.
Yeah, you gotta learn self
We
control.
and that's why we
Because
have to
all
be-
of them women are smart women,
And
and
I
they
know
all
they
got great pointers, bro.
Yo, Mecca.
They all got.
Mecca, you admitting that you are part psycho. I gotta admit, like a lot of y'all don't see me, cause I'm a Gemini, so I got a personality. That means you see me smile sometimes, but you don't want to see the red in my eyes, cause not a lot of people get to come back from that. You understand where I'm coming from?
Nah, they don't.
When you see the red in my eyes, you can't come back
You can't
from
come
that.
back from that.
It's hard, and I'm pressure. I don't like saying it, but trust me, I'm pressure.
Nah, but all bullshit aside, I understand what you were saying, man. That's dope, though. I'm definitely looking forward to working with them women because I'm definitely going to be working with them, Benny. It's definitely not going to be in that setting, but I'm definitely going to be working with them, and we definitely going to put it together.
I want the food. I'm sorry, but
Yes.
I need
You know what
Anna.
I'm saying?
I need to taste some real food. Melissa, I'm a hungry fat dude. You know what I'm saying? I like the. That's
He's
what
trying-
I'm
he's
saying.
trying to get something to eat.
Yeah, I'm
You know what I'm
trying to get
saying?
something to eat. Melissa,
¿Por qué eres Taco Bell?
I know Miss Diva, she's Creole. I need some cachupa in
She
my
can't
life.
cook, man. She can't cook, man. Come on, man.
Really? I don't
How do you
know.
know that? How do you know that all of them women can cook?
Look, first of all, we talking about sisters.
No, don't say that.
We need to.
Don't say that.
So that's perfect.
I know women that can't cook.
So let's do this.
They look fine as hell. They couldn't cook a oodle or
So
noodle.
let's put them on blast and then teach them.
No, but I'm not saying they can't cook. I'm just saying
Okay.
you don't know if they can't cook.
Let's find out.
That's true. I'm just
Let's
saying.
find out,
yeah.
my nigga. Let's call it out.
He's inching towards this food.
Let's
man.
go. I need a plate. You get it? But
Nah,
man,
facts.
I'll bring the bottles. You see what I'm saying? It's
nah.
just something fun that we can do as an alternative.
Alternative. I understand what you're saying.
And it's
a
about
dialogue. You're just trying to get a dialogue together.
going.
Yeah, I definitely understand.
Over
And
a nice meal.
Yeah, because it's definitely needed that a woman and a man can sit there and converse and have a conversation and be real with each other and be open-minded.
That's what I'm saying.
Know what I'm saying? See, a lot of women, they come right into it going, no, you're lying.
Yeah.
You're lying, right? All right, if we're sitting there telling you the truth, you can't, for one, a woman can't tell a man how we think.
Yeah.
And I hate when women that try that. Oh, no, I know what you was going to do. Yous all do it.
They all do that, and that's
I
what
hate
I'm
that.
saying is a problem.
Are you crazy?
They need to learn, because a lot of them, and I had this conversation yesterday with somebody else, a woman, and the conversation is that a lot of times when women go to and get into issues, they run and talk to their girlfriends.
Yeah.
They don't have men that they run to that they not sleeping with. That means that dude is biased. You need a man who you can go to, which is supposed to be your father, or your uncle,
somebody that you're
or
not
your brother.
sleeping with, to give you his opinion without
that
being biased.
That they value.
Yeah, that you
'Cause
value.
If
Yes.
you go to your girlfriends who have experienced, the first thing
That's what I do. I go to women
Yeah.
that I never slept with, and I value their opinion on certain shit.
So
because,
what do you think about this?
Yeah, what do you think of
That's
yes.
how you get.
I do that a lot.
You see,
I do that a
this
lot.
This is what I'm saying. No longer trapped. I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah.
After Dark.
Yeah.
Podcast. One of the episodes, and another thing that we can do.
Yeah.
Is put the topic out the week before to give people an opportunity to do their research and know what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
So when we come and we sit down on the couch, everybody's fully loaded on their positions and everything.
And them positions will be loaded. You giving them ammo? Nah, man.
Zoom, my brother.
Man,
mute. Look, I don't have a problem with muting.
You
people.
giving them
I'm
ammo?
A techie. I'm a mute it. Look, I'm a mute them. Go to the
No, but they
Lafitte
typing.
Network.
They get to typing.
And you can block them. I'm just telling you. If anybody want to do some homework like Marlene, Mecca, Anna, and Melissa, there's a podcast. Okay, that's called the Lafitte Network. Okay?
I think I heard of that.
Yes.
Somebody was just talking about
and
that.
the Lafitte Network usually have 8 people, 8 panelists.
Yeah.
And you have a moderator, Trap.
Yeah, somebody.
And he
there.
says if people get too crazy, he can mute.
And if you go look at that, right?
Yeah.
It's all older people.
No, they not.
Oh, I didn't see the ones I seen. I never seen no. It ain't lit.
It's lit.
What? All right, I want to show me one on your phone that's lit with young kids.
Listen, they got all different groups. She just mentioned the ladies' lounge. You have a conversations.
I'm just saying one that's on YouTube. That's what we
all
know
the ones
about. That's what I'm saying.
The ones that I'm naming are on.
I
YouTube.
know, but I'm just saying. I seen that
All of
once.
them. They got another one called Eight at the Table.
Yeah, I don't think I heard. I didn't see that.
That's what I'm saying. But this is the difference that I want to do.
Yeah.
After we start the dialogue and get the conversation, we have to have an action plan, things that we can do to affect the communities. Because talking about everything.
Yeah, that's what I was about to get into that, man. That's what you want to start a podcast with 1,000 people on there talking about what they're gonna. That's what they're gonna do.
No, and we look. If we hear,
they're gonna go.
If people come in and they go, okay, you gotta donate. You gotta donate to be in.
Then they're gonna say we're begging.
Listen, it's not.
We're stealing for the people.
The ladies is bringing food.
No, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you know what I'm saying.
I'm just saying to you, brother, this city. And this is my passion, bro.
Yeah.
This city is broken and it will not be fixed until we are able to come to the table and get past of all our preconceived notions about one another.
And that's like I was saying in my capture when I said the city was broken because of Mr. Cedric dying. Mm-hmm. It's almost the same thing.
It's time for
you know what I'm saying? The shit is broken, and people gotta understand, right? That this is a city where, people don't forgive easy in this city.
I know.
People don't forgive. People might be running around here thinking people forgive. People ain't forgive.
So let me.
That's why we at where we at, where people don't talk to each other. People don't work with each other. People don't. I got sisters and cousins that don't talk to each other.
Trap.
Over the stupidest shit.
I'm here right now, inspired by watching the growth over the years with these ladies.
Yeah.
I'm saying to you, I can literally see a difference from what you're doing.
Yeah,
but
I don't want to see.
From them.
I'm trying to hold back real shit about them women, bruh.
I know.
And I see you're trying to get me to bro. I don't want to even talk about that no more.
Trap. I'm not talking about them
yeah,
per se.
because you keep saying them. And
I'm using them as an example. What I'm trying to explain to you is I'm saying to you, having real conversations, even if it's one-on-one, is necessary.
yeah, I understand that, but that's just with women. Period.
Yes.
See what you're doing is you're gonna start an argument after this fucking show, bro.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what
hear
I'm trying to tell you that, bro. In every sense of the way.
You got your
I
own-
can't work with these women. I'm trying to tell you this,
I
right?
got you.
And you still were going. Bip, 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 bip,
Say
bip,
less,
bip,
say
bip.
less.
You
I
know,
get it. I know what you're saying.
That's what I'm trying to
saying,
say.
remember
brother.
the couple that we was talking to when we had that conversation with? What was it, like 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Like what
Shout
I'm
out to 514.
Yeah, and they've been married for like 30 years or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm saying these are the conversations
No,
that are needed.
that right there is a different whole scenario.
I'm
brother.
using them as an example, brother. I'm saying what's needed. I'm saying to you when we're able
That right
to,
there.
Yeah.
He'll tell you that I've been asking him to come on my show.
Do you know who
from the gate, bro?
Do you know who
So what you're
Leticia
saying?
Vasquez and Joey Vasquez is?
Nah,
Okay.
I don't know that.
They're a couple about our age who've been together for 30 years.
And
in
where
this
they
city.
from?
Providence, like Pawtucket.
Yeah, I don't know them.
I
That's
know,
not.
but I'm
yeah,
pretty
I don't-
sure,
I don't-
like,
I
but
don't
they've
know.
been. That's what I'm saying to you is you have things and people. I see families do the same thing.
Yeah.
People get married and they come in here in this city.
Yeah.
Think about the Cape Verdean festival.
I see. Yeah.
So
No.
what I'm saying to you though is when I think of Rhode Island, until you go out and see these different things,
Yeah.
you think there's no hope.
Yeah. Nah.
But until you go and you see it,
The Barry said he'll pull up.
yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm telling you, man.
And no, but Barry will tell you that me and Barry been having these conversations way before. Like me and Barry, but we did real work, man. Like real work and family, like bringing children and fatherhood together, and we've been really down that road together. Like
see that.
you know what I'm saying, and a lot of not just me and Barry, a lot of people on here. You know what I'm saying, and that's what personal shit. I mean, real personal. You know what I'm saying? Shit on here that I done with a lot of people that's on here. You understand what I'm saying? So this ain't like people that's I don't know. You understand what I'm trying to say? So it's kind of different. You understand what I'm saying? So when you get certain relationships on here like Barry's, I'm going to use his for instance.
Yeah.
They've been through a lot. They've been through a lot. You understand what I'm saying? And that's something that's needed to show to our city that
It can work.
through all of Barry would tell you I forgot how many
Yeah,
kids,
I get
how
it.
many infidelities, but they still stuck together.
Bingo.
You understand what I'm saying?
Remember Soul Food?
And that's rare.
Remember Soul Food?
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, and I might be paraphrasing or using different terms, but every Sunday you used to have Sunday dinner. Okay, every year we used to have family reunions. You understand? Every year you had Big Mama's house. Every weekend,
Yeah, we
cousins
don't have
hung
that
out.
no more.
And
That-
and,
that-
and,
them-
and that's what I'm
Them
saying.
are abolished. Them shits are gone, man.
but-
Them, we're not bringing them days back.
But if we have women saying, "This is what I cooked,"
Yeah, they
Now
ain't
you
doing
gotta-
that. They're not doing that, man. They
You
ain't,
got- I
you
get
gotta
it.
come to a world, man. Yo, people don't even like bringing food to events,
I
man.
get it.
People don't even like showing up to their own brother and sister's birthday parties, man.
I think if
you know what I'm saying?
we're not saying to them, okay,
I think that your mind
Yeah.
is way past where we're at.
I think that's
Like you're so elevated, like you're
Yeah.
so with growth way
About
up here,
that, yeah.
and we're down here still struggling with each other, right?
Uh-huh.
And we ain't got past that stage of struggling with each other right here to get where you want us to be.
But this is what I remember.
You understand what I'm saying?
My cousin and I are 6 months apart. My cousin and I had 100,000 fights. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. From New York.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My earliest memory is swinging and punching him in his face and him biting me and shit like that. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Guess where he lives at?
In the house with you.
No, 15 minutes away. He bought his own house here.
Yeah.
Guess who got him out here?
Yo.
Me.
You was
Guess
closer.
where? No, we was close. It's the story that I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
is
right?
What we had all of these problems back then, but we didn't allow those circumstances stop us from getting together.
Yeah.
Now we finding more reasons not to get together.
Yeah.
Big Mama, like I said, mothers was always above reproach. Don't come in this fucking house with that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But
Facts.
every year, every Sunday, every reunion, we still got together because everybody has respect for who? Mama.
Mama, yeah, they don't. That
And
ain't-
nobody's gonna mess up Mama's house. I'm saying, as a community, we have to get back to something like that. I don't care who or what. I'm saying that's what we need. It's what we need, brother.
Yeah, nah. You gotta
That's
get
all.
back to, and that's and rest in peace to Mr. Cedric. Yo, that's all he wanted us to do was get back to village.
Yeah.
You know understand what I'm saying? Get back to respecting each other, cause he know loving each other is not happening no more.
Yeah.
Back to loving each other is not. We just gotta get back to respecting each other first.
I just want to say,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what I'm saying is, ladies, any ladies out there willing to put their food to the test, throw a plate out there. Y'all don't have to come to the podcast. You get where I'm coming from? So we can talk about our ladies to build them up. You get
Hey
it?
yo, there's a lot of ladies that can't cook, man.
Let's tell them they can't cook. You
Nah,
scared?
nah.
You scared to tell any of these ladies, any lady, that they can cook or not?
If I don't know them, yes.
Okay.
You know why? Because then I'm become public enemy number one for no reason. Just because it's some food that I'm not gonna eat. I don't want to become enemies with no woman that can't cook. Now, if it's a woman in my life that can't cook, I will address it.
I get
But
you.
somebody and she's my enemy every time. Oh, the fuck him! I'm not watching this podcast. That motherfucker said I can't cook. Man, hell no! I don't want nothing to do with that.
I respect you for that. I'm just saying. I'm just telling
Hey,
you.
yo, you know what I do a lot
Yeah.
of, and I want you to understand. I do a lot of what we call danger spotting. I try to avoid a problem before it happens,
yeah.
because I know sometimes how it happens. And not to change the subject real quick, and I want to think before I lost thought, because I was talking to one of my brothers this morning, and he wanted me to address this. Now, first and foremost, right? Yesterday, I made a statement, and he thinks that I didn't emphasize it enough. So I'm gonna emphasize it again. When I was in prison, right, I built bonds with dudes that are unbreakable. We cried on each other's shoulders. When his kid needed something, if I could help, I helped. My kid, these are people from other sides of town that we built a village inside prison that was unbreakable. Why can't we come out here and do it the same? I'm going to tell you why. Like I told my brother today. The reason why we can't have that same bond that we had in prison is because some of these dudes was faking. They really didn't have the love. We was just there. We was the only ones there for them. Because let me tell you something. If you could have that same love for me you had when we was in the struggle together, why you can't have that same love for me when you're behind my back with somebody else? When you're with somebody else and that you grew up with your friend and they don't like me, you go, nah, hell no. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That dude, when I was in jail with that dude was 100 with me. None of you motherfuckers were there for me. None of you motherfuckers were there for me. That nigga, we never went hungry. There's people that was in prison that went hungry. We never went hungry. You know why? Because I could go to Tap Cell. I could go to DJ Cell. I could go to any one of them cell. I'm getting something to eat.
Can I ask you a question?
And that's what we did.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Did you have fights and stuff like that in prison at all, or no?
Yes.
Did you get over those fights in
What you mean?
Kumbaya
What my friends?
Yeah.
No. No. See, these are men.
I'm asking
we
you a
wasn't
question.
just growing up as kids.
No, let me finish. What I'm saying, my point that I'm making is, and the reason why I said about my cousin, right, is when you in a.
But you always talk about your cousin when you was kids. I'm talking about grown men.
Okay, I know, but what I'm trying to say to you is when you are forced to be in a certain area with people, you are forced to get along with people.
Nah, that's not true. You're forced to deal with somebody.
That's my point.
Get along and deal is two different things.
But look, dealing with them, and that's why I use the Democrats and Republicans.
Dealing with them is walking by them.
Dealing with them means you can't ignore them. You can't avoid them.
Yeah.
gonna be around, so you better make best do with
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying kumbaya. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that, bro.
No, but I'm saying how you were saying it, because you see, a lot of people don't understand. There's a difference when you say that, because I could dealing with you is like in the child hall. I see you, we in the same class. You ain't saying nothing to me, and I ain't saying nothing to you.
True. Let's put it this way.
Now, being friends
Yeah.
is us playing cards
Yeah,
together,
kumbaya.
basketball.
Mhm. But let me break it down for you. What I'm trying to explain to you is, like I said to you already, that you've seen. Okay, some people that you have around.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm not saying no names on purpose. You know who they is.
Yep.
Because me and you talk.
Yep.
Okay. My views and their views are like oil and water. They
Yep.
don't mix.
Yep.
Okay. Except the reality of it all is, he or she are still considered one of my people.
Yeah.
Meaning, if it all said and done, that person needed me, I will still have to be there because
Yeah, but-
they my people.
And this is the difference.
Go ahead.
That's a woman, bruh.
No, I said
You
man or
shouldn't
woman.
even. No, I'm gonna,
Okay.
because they don't.
No,
You
it's
shouldn't.
men
But
too.
no,
Go ahead.
I know, but I'm just saying you shouldn't. See, if I got in a disagreement with a woman,
Yeah.
it's not even in my mind. When I see her, she don't have to speak to me, and I don't. But I'm far as saying, no. What I'm saying is, she don't even. That argument shouldn't even have been in your mind. Like,
I wasn't talking about a woman.
all right, my bad.
I'm sorry, I
My
gotta
bad.
use my brother.
My
Dante and I went to war at first, brother.
all right. Yeah. No. But
And at first it was like, oh, what the?
it was a push and pull.
Yeah.
No.
Like, and what
I
is
get-
it
yes.
now?
Yes, no, it's-
That's what I'm saying to you. We have different perspectives, but we realize at the end of the day we still want
Saying
the
the
same
same thing.
things.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. My mother and father fed everyone, and if you're hungry, I have to give.
Bingo.
Yeah, know what I'm saying.
If they can't cook, they can't cook, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, ladies. I'm gonna be honest. If Trap say Miss Diva can't cook, I probably won't try your food because I trust his opinion.
I don't think Miss Diva can cook. She can't drive on the highway.
Have you ever had a plate? for
Did you
Miss
ever
Diva?
think Miss Diva could drive on the highway?
I never even thought about. I don't get in cars with people. I'm the driver. You know, I'm in the driver's seat. I
know.
don't. You know how I am.
I know, but I'm just saying. Just
don't
a little fact. You didn't be able to get in your car. And you had to get in the car with Miss Diva.
I don't trust nobody's driving.
I know, but Miss Diva can't drive on the highway.
She's a person, right?
Yeah.
I don't trust. I have to drive.
But-
I have to.
I know, but looking at Miss, I'm saying, looking at Miss Diva,
Yeah.
does she look like she don't drive on the highway?
It looks like she be all over the place mentally. She probably is one of those women that's cussing everybody out
All right.
and driving crazy. She looks like that person. I'm sorry, you're right.
So why the fuck would you want me to sit down at a podcast with her and four other? You just answered your own question.
And I said that's
You
fine.
just answered your own question.
And I said that's fine then. I said, driving is my life. You get where I'm
He just
coming
answered
from?
his own question.
I hear you.
Yeah,
Salute,
now you're
brother.
saying-
I got you.
Yo.
I don't get in the car with. I'm being honest
Yeah.
with you. Like literally, everywhere I go, I drive because I see a lot of women, and I'm gonna call it out there. If you get cut off, your windows all the way up. You screaming at the top of your lungs, yelling and screaming at people, saying, what the hell you did, and la 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 la. You understand? And I'm like, they can't hear you. What are you screaming for? You understand?
Anna got road rage.
Yeah. See?
These are the women. Listen,
I
man.
get it. I get it.
Hey, yo, bro, you gotta follow me. I'm
follow
never
you.
gonna lead you to
So
the.
do
I'm
one.
gonna lead you to water, not oil.
I got it. So do one.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Start off with one.
Nah, but and look at Miss Jackson. You's all nutty motherfuckers. You's nutty motherfuckers.
You won't drive me,
Yo,
Mecca. I'll be
hey, yo,
honest.
hey,
I
so
don't get in the car.
I
with
gotta
nobody.
tell you the story.
That's why I keep the best cars.
I gotta
know?
tell you about this story about me and Miss Diva and this driving. So I'm in the car with her. She's driving. She says, "Trap, I got a new car." She's driving, right?
Okay.
So we're going down the street. We're going all the way to the other side of town. And we get to the highway. She goes. Wow. Yeah, she said, oh, I like to just take the road. She was bobbling her head like this, right? So I said, all right.
So Mecca might be able to drive because she got her driver's license in New Jersey. So
Now
I'm from New York. So Jersey and New York, you know the turnpike.
And you're not from New York. You're not from New York.
Come on,
You're
you
not
can
from.
never,
We're not going back down this road.
Listen,
You're not
okay.
from New York.
I am from New York City. I was raised in New York.
Oh yeah, you was.
Okay, okay.
I got so many. I got so much beef with people that say they're from New York.
Nah,
I got you so in
from
categories.
New York, Soundview Projects. Okay.
All right, so-
I went to PS 107, IS 174, IS 131, Stevenson High School. Okay, that's Sex Money Murder Land. Okay,
All right.
I am from New York City.
So
Go ahead.
what? How many years was you in New York City?
20 years,
And how old are you now?
50,
So you've been in Rhode Island 30, and you was in New York 20.
off and on. Yeah, I've gone back. You know that.
So you've been in you've been in where longer?
I've been here longer. But guess what? Let me ask you a question. If you was born somewhere,
All right, are
born somewhere.
I just was asking you a
okay,
question.
if somebody, you go to Cali, where
Yep.
you from?
Providence, Rhode Island.
Bingo! And you live in Cali 50 years.
No, if I live in there 50.
I can't.
If I live in there for 50, I'm from
can't
Cali.
change his stripes, brother.
Oh, nah.
That's my point.
If I lived in there for, I'm
It's
saying,
like, look,
at my age, I can't live in there for 50.
I know, but I'm just saying, what happens if you have no choice?
Wherever you lived,
Yeah.
more. So if I lived in California for 40 years and I only lived in Rhode Island for 18, but I was born in Rhode Island, I'm from Cali, man.
So let me break this down to you, okay? See,
Because I've been out here in Cali life.
let me. It's a mindset, okay? So my point that I make is if you know,
Hey, where you think he's from?
I'm not from Rhode Island. Let me tell you why.
He's been in Rhode
Let me
Island
tell
for
you
30
why.
years, in New York in 20.
Okay,
Where
look,
is he from?
Imagine if you ever felt like you was locked up somewhere, okay?
Yeah.
Locked up somewhere,
You can't leave.
but you
I-
can't leave.
I know that feeling.
Okay, I know. But
That's how you feel about Rhode Island.
Yeah.
That girl got him locked in with these kids. He can't leave back to New York.
Listen,
these kids
bro.
are all. So you're blaming the kids being here stationary. You
I'm
can't go back to New York.
obligated to be a father. I made choices.
Yeah.
I'd rather be a father in Rhode Island. There was a song about it from a woman. It's called Midnight Train to Georgia. Okay?
Midnight Train to Georgia.
Gladys Knight and the Pips.
Gladys Knights and the
He
Pimp.
said he's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Remember, heading
Yeah.
down the midnight train. Remember,
Yeah.
she said he's going back to find a simpler place and time. I'd rather be in his world than live without him in mine. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Meaning, I'd rather be here in Rhode Island dealing with this shenanigan. Do you know what I would have in New York? Do you know what I would have in Texas?
You'll be running around with your hot shot clothes,
I
your
would
hot
be.
shot
It would.
shoes.
Yo, listen. That's,
you-
but I had to be a man to raise my children.
But your kids in Rhode Island.
But
She
my
said
kid,
you got
yeah,
a
New York state of mind, but got kids in Rhode Island. Yeah, guess where my kids think they from? New York. I go home every 2-3 months.
Hey, Mecca, that's a lie.
I always go home. Oh wait, Sharon,
Hey, she
can I
wants to-
cook? I'm a grill master. I cook. You want some smoked ribs? Come see me. Okay? You want a bag? I don't have to go to Shaking Crab and all that stuff.
that-
Come
to get-
see me. Okay? You want some snapper? That's the fish for people who don't know. Come see me. Okay?
You not a fillet of fish?
Brother, I fish. I know how to fish. And I know tuna. You want tuna? You want tuna rolls? You want sushi? All of that. Like, don't. But I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I make money better. I prefer making money, so I like to let the ladies cook. You get where I'm coming from? I believe a woman is her responsibility is the health of the family.
Fuck no.
I
don't want.
believe-
I'd rather cook.
Okay,
I'd rather cook.
The health of the family is, to me, is the woman's job.
Do you
My
think
job
that
is money.
the job is the woman is the only to cook and the man's to just
nurturing, anything that has to do with nurturing, it looks like women are built for it. You
So
get
I
where I'm
think
coming
that
from?
I think that's sexist.
I
to say that you just want the woman to cook
I'm saying
and
this.
you don't cook. I don't.
You heard me say Big Mama's house, right?
Yeah.
I never heard Big Daddy's house. You get where I'm coming from? I'm just saying
Kinda,
to you, when you think of soul food, you think of mama. You don't go daddy. You get where you talk about grills and the reunion. You
talk about your uncles cooking on the
on the
grills.
grill.
So
and
you're saying cooking, being a good cook is not a masculine move.
No, nurturing. What I'm saying is like, if back in the day when I was growing up, nobody wanted to eat the spinach and the broccoli.
So how did you learn how to cook?
Because I was a grill guy. You know what I'm
How
saying?
did you learn how to grill? From another man?
From another man, yes.
Oh, all right.
Okay? And that's the thing. Like, if you think who went out to hunt.
See, my mother taught me how to cook, and my sister. I learned from my mother.
I had a lot of strong, powerful.
Watching my mother season
Otis
food.
Hill was one of the strongest men I'll ever meet, and the craziest was like all the boys was with him. You get it? So we spent time, like back in the days, if people didn't notice, when boys turned a certain age, they left the women and spent all the time with men, so they become men.
Yeah. So they learn the man trait. See, my father was a cook, but my father only made American chop suey.
Oh.
That's the only thing he knows how to make. American chop suey, and he knows how to make French fries, and he knows how to fry chicken and fish and stuff.
Me, I like gumbo, jambalaya. Those are big pots of stuff.
That you know how to make.
That I know how to make because I had a lot of males in my life.
Oh, all right, see. So that's why you're hot on women.
Look, but would you have potato salad?
You had too many. You had a lot of males in your life.
A lot of male, but I had women too.
But women never taught you nothing.
Potatoes, they didn't. No, they didn't. They left it to the men.
That's what I'm saying.
The rice, I never cooked rice, but the mothers cooked the rice. They made the plates and everything. The dressing was good. Dressing is stuffing for those that don't know. You understand where I'm coming from? When they think of dressing, they think of salad dressing. No, dressing, real dressing is stuffing to go in turkeys and stuff
dressing,
like that.
Turkey dressing, stuffing dressing.
Yeah, but I've been hunting. You know what I'm saying?
She said that's lazy cooking.
No, she's talking about the stuff they talking about. But I'm saying like.
She said my boys know how to cook.
I know how to cook too.
No,
Without
she was
a
just
woman,
saying
you
that.
think I'm not eating? But guess
she's
what?
Just saying that she's teaching her kids how to cook.
I think
you know how like you learn from men.
Yeah.
We got a lot of women that are teaching their sons how to cook.
I get it, but there's no better feeling in the world than having a woman bringing you your plate, saying here, and giving you your drink. That's a great feeling, man.
That is.
That's the best feeling. And the other side of that, like me, the best feeling in the world is when I walk in the house and I throw like 5 or 10 stacks on the table. I don't want that money back. I'm like, here. When I first met my baby mama, I threw 5 stacks on the table. I said, here, take that. She said, why you throwing money at me? Because she wasn't used to no man just throwing money at
You
him
was
like
tricking.
that.
You was tricking.
That's in her mind. So he's just a trick. And I'm like, no. I'm like, you take care of the house. This is for the house.
Oh, this is after you had the kids.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I thought you said when you first met her.
I'm saying I had my own house. I wasn't, I had my own expenses. But when she had my son, you get where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
My first son, here, take that. That's for that.
See, Anastasia would say that you're bragging right now. She would say, there you go bragging. There you go bragging. I swear to God.
Let me tell you what Anastasia.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
She said that everybody can't give $5,000.
You're right. But this is the catch.
So why you talk about it? That's what she said.
I'm going to tell you why.
I'm going to be Anastasia.
Good. The reason why I talk about it, because we got to normalize taking care of the family. As men, it's our responsibility.
But what about people that can't give out $5,000?
Come with me and I'll show you how to make the $5,000. You get where I'm coming from? Learn from the men who do it. See, there's the other side of that. The other side of that is this. Like white people, when I first got into the field, I'm an engineer, okay, mechanical engineer.
He's
okay?
bragging.
I'm just telling them what I do.
Nah.
Okay,
I'm trying to be her again.
So when Semi from Coming to America, never, okay. Listen, she giving me the business, Becca. I remember that one. No, she said.
Who's Semi?
Semi is Arsenio Hall.
I don't even know.
He was too busy trying to be the Prince of Zamunda. Remember Semi? He was like,
my God! He was coming with all the people when they would cater to him.
He made everybody think he was the prince.
Yeah. He made everybody think he was the Prince of Zamunda.
Yeah, when it was Eddie Murphy.
It was Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to what I was saying. What I'm saying to you is when I got into certain fields, the OGs, which was older white men, right? They kind of tried to not teach me certain things because they called that job security. Mm-hmm. That's what I see in a lot of brothers out here. For brothers getting money,
yesterday.
They don't want to help people. You get it? Mm-hmm. They didn't want to help people learn the skills and the talents they had. So the next one, because they felt like that one will take his job eventually. You get where I'm coming from? Whereas when it comes to me, I'm different. I would rather teach you because now I can move on.
Yes.
Yo, man.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, T.I.
Yeah.
All right, this is live and direct, yo. First and foremost, this is my brother T.I. the Lion. So evidently, he was calling me 3 times. He wanted to get through.
Man, I just want to say, man, it's like you can't put that form. He can't put that form together. That's not what your podcast is built about. A form like that. Of 4 women.
Yeah.
If he want a plate, no disrespect, make a plate. But you don't like you trying to make it out like that's all a woman can do. A man can do that same shit. And the females in your chat was saying what I'm saying. He's trying to speak for everybody else. I'm not saying that brother ain't got no kind of knowledge, but his knowledge is in the tech world. And he trying to take that tech world and make it everybody else's relevance. And that's not what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, can I say one thing in response to what you just said? Okay.
Yes, sir.
You play sports?
I did.
Okay. Could you have the quarterback be the running back, be the wide receiver, be the offensive lineman?
Absolutely.
Huh? So
Absolutely.
So the guy who snaps the ball can catch the ball, throw the ball, run the ball, catch the ball.
Not at the same time.
That's my point. That
isn't your point.
Wait,
what's your point?
Let me tell you what my point is, sir. Let me tell you what my point is. My point is this: you can be a jack of all trades, but a master of none. If people are playing their positions, you can get so much further. It takes a village. It takes a team to get certain things done.
Yeah, but that's not what you're spewing.
That is what I'm spewing. I'm saying
you're talking in riddles, brother.
I'm not. I'm saying I believe women are better nurturers. When we come out the womb, our woman is responsible to make sure.
That's an old school technique and an old school way that you thinking, and you disrespecting a woman by saying it like that. And you before you say and you disrespecting a man, because a man can take care of a child and take care of a home just like a woman can, and a woman can do the things that you saying. But that's not their job. It's 2024, my brother. That's not their job. And for you just to criticize them and denigrate them, to say it like that, that's wrong, my brother.
So what you feel is I'm just saying it the wrong way?
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you think he's saying it the wrong way?
You're not just saying it the wrong way. You saying the wrong thing.
So what I'm saying...
Hold up. Women out here in the world today, they hold down a house just like a man. And a man can hold down a house too. Everything is supposed to be equal. And when I say equal, it's not 50-50. It's just equal in a mindset. Building.
So both people should.
You're not saying here. This is your job. No, this is our job. This is our responsibility.
So my point, and I hear what you're saying, and ideally that sounds great, but in application, I disagree. Okay, respectfully, what I'm saying to you is, if let's say my wife is cooking, I could be cleaning. But if I'm cooking in the same time, I think we get in the way of each other and we can't be effective because we're both trying to occupy the same space at the same time.
But you can't clean upstairs and she can't clean downstairs. You can't clean one room.
But again, like that's my point. When you look at every business in the world, there's titles for a reason. But at home, everybody wants to be everything. And that's, to me, that kind of is counterproductive because you can't, it's for me. It's like you said, in the IT world. In the IT world, I have a title to do certain things in the IT world. But like I said, I had bosses. You get where I'm coming from? They played a certain position. If I'm always criticizing my boss, I'm not, because I'm paying attention to what he's doing.
You're not doing your job?
I'm not paying attention to my job.
Hold up. Your work,
All right, T.I., hold on. Anastasia done came involved. So Anastasia is calling me, so she has something to say too, T.I. I opened the mics up. So if you got any questions, just call now. We might as well just open this up. You wanted this dialogue with women? You got a dialogue with women.
No, the dialogue is the dialogue that I hear, and I get it. Everybody, you guys have your own views, and I respect it. But I'm gonna tell you what the views is, and me, I'm not a type of person that's just going to say things because I'm saying it. Okay? I'm not. Brother, I'm telling you, what I'm saying to you is that I'm 50 years old. Okay, I'm saying to you, I have over 35 years experience working jobs. Okay, I've been in relationships. I've raised children. Wait, let me finish what I'm saying. Let me.
Thank you very much, T.I.
Go ahead.
First and foremost, hello to everybody.
Good morning, Anastasia Williams.
I want to applaud Sharon for making her statement that was overlooked clearly. Today was a day of reflection for Cedric, and you were allowed to sidetrack what the day was supposed to be for.
I just texted that to Trap. I just texted that.
And let me just say, T.I., I don't know who you are, but you are right on point. You are right on point. And my suggestion is to get back on track and talk about Cedric, because the healing needs to be for him. The recognition needs to be for him. This day is supposed to be about him.
Yes, it is.
Go into your messages and read my message, Trap.
I know. I couldn't even read it. No, but I was trying to get back in track, and I kept trying. That's what I was trying to do. But I was trying to get back on the track on what I wanted to talk about.
So let me make it real simple. Okay?
Yeah.
Again.
No, but it got sidetracked.
Listen, look. Okay.
It got hijacked. It didn't get sidetracked. It got hijacked.
He straight took you off your square.
I get it, and I'm okay with you guys having your ways and your views. And with that being said, I didn't come here to actually have a long conversation. I came here.
But you did.
You made it into reckless conversation.
No,
exactly.
Okay, look, real talk. I'm gonna be honest with you. You both seem like you guys are coming for my throat. That's not what I'm here for. I'm listening to both of you. All you guys are doing is talking to criticize what I'm saying, okay? Not to understand what I'm trying to say.
Constructive criticism, my brother.
I said I respect your criticism.
Yeah, that's something we was talking about.
Wait, what I'm saying?
Constructive criticism.
And so basically, everything a woman says and wants a man to do, the man should do. I hear you clearly, okay? A man and a woman should be working and worried about the same things. I hear you. That was T.I., right? That's T.I. saying that.
Yeah.
Okay. And Anastasia, wait, let me finish and then I'm gone. Okay?
Trap's whole square today was about Mr. Cedric, not about what you was talking about.
The only thing I came here to suggest in memory of Mr. Cedric, if you go back and listen, was to try to have a powwow.
That's
So
not a memory.
look, every time I open my mouth, look at Anastasia right now, respectfully.
That's right.
Every time I
You
open my
have
mouth,
to
what do you see?
I'm
Getting cut off. So that says clearly respect is not there. Let's be clear. I'm being clear.
This is what I wanted to avoid,
I know,
man. I
but
swear.
look,
This is what I was
that's I'm
trying to
saying.
avoid,
That means
bruh.
certain people don't want to hear somebody else's perspective.
Nah, it wasn't that, bro. It was that. See, what you didn't understand was before you came in here, if you was watching, we was talking about Mr. Cedric. When you came in here, I thought you was coming in here to honor Mr. Cedric too. What you
didn't hear me
did,
say
you
that?
started. Yes, you did.
Okay.
But what you did was you tainted that because you started going on about other shit, and then we got off track.
That's what happens.
That's what happened.
What
So-
happened is we
And
got off
T.I.,
track.
do you agree with that?
I agree 100%.
Okay, when we
That's
came,
all
when
that's all
all
I'm
I
saying.
came here to do.
No, I know
Listen,
that.
all this is how we got off track. I came in here to say, hey, in honor of Mr. Cedric, let's do the No Longer Trap podcast after dark to figure out solutions on what we can do for the city.
Yeah.
And then Trap started.
And after that statement, you shot to the moon.
No, I didn't. What happened was, if you was listening, listen, I'm gonna respond respectfully. What happened was, Trap started telling me about how you couldn't have these 4 women in this room.
Yeah.
And with that being said, I'll see you later, brother.
No.
Everybody salute. It was never to try to take over nothing. All I wanted to do was to try to find a way to bring men and women together. To figure out
But-
solutions to our problems.
Yo, at the end of the day, my brother, it was a peaceful gesture that just turned out. It got crazy, and I was trying to tell you that before it happened. But T.I., I didn't get to read. I didn't. Oh, let me go to your texts because I just see my phone over here going crazy. My phone over here was going crazy, and I'm trying to keep it on course. You hear me, T.I.?
I hear you.
I'm trying to tell him, yo, I wanna stick to this, but I don't know. He knows that I'm trying to. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
You was on Mr. Cedric and giving him respect for the whole show and what the people lost in the city and the community, and he took it to a whole different level.
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah, nah,
And you know it's too, Trap.
Yeah.
Because of the fact, and this is not about dislike.
I'm not denigrating him. I'm just speaking my truth. I'm not denigrating him. I'm speaking my truth.
Exactly. And nobody, I don't think, is intention is to disrespect him in any way.
Nah,
Just
he's my
as
friend.
just like he demands that he finishes his thought, his words, because he has to be heard. He needs to also allow other people to finish their word and their thoughts so that they too can be heard. It's not about him. Today was a special day, and it was derailed. It was hijacked and sidetracked by someone who had an idea that could have been talked about on another day.
Yeah.
Not today.
yeah, nah.
Not today. Not today.
Yeah, I agree. I should have deaded it, but you know what? It started getting me frustrated, but because I started seeing you saying something to him about him saying something about his money and stuff. So that's what I know. As soon as I said that, you said something. As soon as I said that, you said something.
Read my text and you'll see what I'm saying.
You know what, though?
He
But
took you off your
let's-
square.
The rest of the time that you have, let's go back to Cedric.
Yes, let's do
Finish it
that.
out with him.
Let's do that.
It's about him.
Do your thing. R.I.P. to your brother, man. Do your thing, Trap.
Yes, thank you, man. Thank you, guys, man. I appreciate you guys. Love you
All
guys. Yeah, man. That was definitely it is Mr. Cedric's day, man. And like I started to show off saying, man, yo, Mr. Cedric deserves all the every flower that he's getting, man. I know we're gonna put him away right. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of you people there. You know what I'm saying? And because Mr. Cedric was a real key to this city. You know what I'm saying? And if people really knew Mr. Cedric, man, he had a key somewhere to your heart, to your ribs, somewhere, to one of your kids. Mr. Cedric's had a key to something and somebody's family in this city. You know what I'm saying? No matter if it was good or bad, because most of the times Mr. Cedric will stand up to you if you call him Uncle Tom. You know how many times Mr. Cedric told me he used to get called Uncle Times? He used to laugh with me all the time. I used to go, Mr. Cedric, I swear to God, man, I see why they're calling you Uncle. He said, you know how many times that motherfuckers call me Uncle Tom? Well, he used to say that to me, right? And I used to go, Mr. Cedric, be honest. You don't see, we used to have the illest conversations about life, and most thing that Mr. Cedric taught me was being himself, was he didn't care. So that's why I used to love cracking on his shoes. If anybody's ever was around me since Mr. Cedric, they'll see I bring out a side of Mr. Cedric that nobody has ever seen. Nobody was ever see the side I brought out of Mr. Cedric. We talk, man, that because Mr. Cedric was like a father to me, man. When I came home from prison, man, he really took me under his wing, man, and he gave me a job. He gave me my first job. I never had a paycheck in my life. Mr. Cedric gave me a paycheck. You understand what I'm saying? He was the last one to stamp my job and made sure that I had a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that's at the Institute of Nonviolence, because I know they're hurting. Shout out to Lisa, my big sister. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I can't imagine how she feels. I know what Mr. Cedric is to her. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what Lisa is to our community. You understand what I'm saying? Lisa is a branch of Mr. Cedric. You know what I'm saying? If anybody knows it, that's a branch. You understand what I'm saying? That's something that ain't gonna. That's something that's hurting right now. You understand what I'm saying? Because they've been through a lot. You understand what I'm saying? And Lisa, I love you, and we're gonna get through this. You understand what I'm saying? The Institute of Violence, we're gonna get through this. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get through this. It's a big blow. This is a big blow to the Institute. This is a big blow to our city. This is a big blow to me personally. This is a big blow to everybody. Even if you didn't like Mr. Cedric. Because let me tell you something. Mr. Cedric knew a lot of you didn't like him either. I know you don't want me to talk about it, but I don't care. Mr. Cedric knew that a lot of you, he used to tell me a lot of, I know a lot of you that you went against him. Yeah, Mr. Cedric, I couldn't believe in some of you that he told me went against him. Whew. I don't even want to talk about that. This is a day to honor him. But I just want to say, you fake people, stay in the fake lane. If you didn't talk to that man, you didn't leave that man, let us put him away. Because that's when I die, that's how I want to go out. I don't want, if you didn't talk to me, leave me. Yo, I got it in my will. If you had beef with me, don't come to my fucking funeral. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Mr. Frederick. Yeah, he dressed. Yo, in his that perfume. I mean, I call it perfume. He go, I don't wear perfume. That's what he used to tell me he don't wear, cause he always smelled all different. Like this cologne. It's not. That's perfume. That shit is sweet, Mr. Cedric. I don't know why you got that on. Oh my God. He did his job well. Yes, he did. We all got haters, but we gonna miss Mr. Cedric, man. And yo, I swear, man, I wish everybody put a post up about him. If you got anything about Mr. Cedric, put a post up today, man. If you got, I got too many with him. I got too many arguments with him. I got too many, man. Me and Mr. Cedric. Yo, I swear to God, but he always think I'm up to something. That's why. Mr. Cedric, everybody always up to something. We're gonna miss him, man. I'm gonna miss him, man, so much, man. I'm gonna miss just calling him. I used to just call him sometime, especially when I need something. I'll call him. See, I call Lisa first, usually. And Lisa will go, you know who you gotta call. And I know I gotta call. But sometimes I try to beat it. Because Mr. Cedric's gonna give me this long-ass speech. He's like Bells. He gonna give me this long-ass speech, man. And, man, Mr. Cedric, I just need you to write this letter for me, man. You write me this long speech, bruh. Yo, I'm gonna miss Mr. Ced, man. Mr. Ced, man, he's gonna be missed by our city, man, by everybody, man. I know everybody got so many stories about Mr. Cedric, and I know it, man, and we're gonna miss him, man. That's why I say, man, every day, man, life is too, man, life goes pow, and then you're gone, man. That should be crazy, man. You're here one day and next day you're gone, man. That shit is That shit is bonkers, man. That shit just happens like that. That's why I say, man, when we get up in the morning, you got to thank Allah that you're just blessed to get up in the morning, man. Because, man, some people ain't getting up, man. Some people ain't getting up, man. Some people are not getting up, man. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely a blessing, man. Well, facts, don't come to my funeral. Listen, Jal, yeah. Yo, I'm glad everybody feels like I do, man. Yo, I'm serious, man. We got to start holding people accountable, man. You know what I'm saying? People are sitting there getting all mad. Your family members not, damn, it's that much hatred towards me. And, yo, you got family, you got friends that you knew all your life not talking you over little. Yo, there's some stuff that deserves cut off. But I have never did nothing to my family or friends to be cut off. To be cut? Nah. Hell no. Hell no. I ain't never did nothing where I gotta be my legs cut. Fuck out of here, man. You gotta look at it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get mad at nobody for saying they don't want nobody at their funeral that didn't like them or didn't stop talking to them. Nah, you can't. Don't give people go, oh, nah, you gotta grow up. But I hate people that go, yeah, but we had a little argument. We didn't talk for 9 years. 9 years you didn't talk to that person. For that, get the fuck out of here. Stop crying. You wanted that person in the fucking grave. The fuck out of here, man. I don't want to hear that shit. I ain't going to nobody's funeral I ain't talked to. If you die, I ain't going to your funeral if I ain't talked to you. So nobody calling me, yo, you missed such and such a funeral. Yeah. I was beefing with that motherfucker when he was alive. Why the fuck am I going to go to it so he's in his grave? He going to haunt me? Nah, I'm all set. Because that's what be happening. Mother going to haunt you. Because they be in the grave. When you go up to that casket, because I went to a casket that I know that we didn't get along. So when I got to the casket, I went. And I just bounced. Because I know that motherfucker was like, yo, why you fake ass looking at me, man? You ain't even like me, motherfucker. I stopped it after then. I stopped going to that. I said, fuck that. That was a bad experience. That was a bad experience. I said, I ain't going to no more funerals. If we didn't talk when you was alive, I'm all set. I rest in peace. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That should be, it's not about fake people. It's about, see, Miss Diva, you always go the extra wide. It's always there you go. It's about, yo, they ain't fake. They didn't like you, you didn't like them. But they thinking that because you're passed away, that let bygones be bygones. No, I'm letting you know why I'm alive. I don't feel like that. That's how it's supposed to be, Miss Diva. You know what I'm saying? If we all not being evil and we not being, it's supposed to be, yo, if your family member dies and they had a little you're supposed to still go to the funeral out of respect. But I'm telling you, I don't want that. I'm telling you I don't want that. That's all. I'm telling you I don't want that. That ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. I'm telling you I don't want that. So that's just me, man. Everybody don't, you know what I'm saying, don't ain't playing like that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, here's Benny. Hey, good morning, Benny.
Good morning, brother. Good morning, man. Good morning. I just want to say, the city's hurting, man. The city's definitely hurting, and absolutely rest in peace, Mr. Cedric. 100% hurting, man. When you say legend trap, there it is.
Yeah, man, Mr. Cedric.
There it is. When you say legend, there it is.
When you say community, you think about Mr. Cedric.
You think about Mr. Cedric. No holds barred, and he touched everyone, he didn't have a side of town. He had Providence. That's where he lived. He didn't live on the east, south. I don't know where he's from.
Nah, he lived right there on River Ave.
Man,
he lived right there on River Ave. I've been to his house.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So
He's a great dude. And you know what I found out about him? Whenever you needed him, like whatever time, he made time for you. I don't care if it was, yo, hold up, give me a couple minutes. Let me talk to you for a couple minutes. He still made
Yes, he did, man.
We got to start doing that. We got to make a little bit. Time don't mean I got to talk to you for hours. That's not what it means.
That's not what it means. Nah.
I mean, let me give you a little insight, 30 seconds, 4 minutes, 8 minutes, and go about your way. Because it ain't about how long you say something. It's more important of what you say. It don't take that long to say what you say.
Yeah.
And he was like that. He was, man, please, man,
He was, Mr. Cedric used to go in the Chinese people's house, and I used to say to him, Mr. Cedric, what happens if you go in there and them Chinese people don't speak English? He looked at me and said, hey, man, they know. He started doing sign language. Mr. Cedric was a very funny, I'm telling you, Benny, the side that I used to bring out of him, man, oh my God.
Yes.
Some people is not going to believe me. They're going to be like, Mr. Cedric talk like, Mr. Cedric had a side like that, man. He was from South Side, man. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Cedric was from South Side, man. He represented South Side in all the right ways, man. You seen him? Fresh, smelling good. You know how he moved. You know what I'm saying? He got on slippery shoes in a different setting, man. I told him, man, we might need him with some grip on him. He said, man, I'm too old to be fighting. He said, I'm too old. I said, some kids were getting rowdy one time, right, Benny? So Mr. Cedric pulled up after it was all said and done. We had everything else. So he comes over to me. I said, Mr. Cedric, man, we might need you, man, to get a little physical, man. You got them shining ass shoes on out here, man. He said, man, hey, man, I'm too old to be fighting, man. I ain't doing no fighting.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cedric ain't doing no fighting.
Yes, sir. And we gotta make a day of it, man. We gotta make a day of celebrating him, and we gotta make a day of not no one and done like we do it once a year and whatever.
And it's crazy because this is taken away that they're naming the street over in Chad Brown after Mrs. Brown over in Chad Brown. I think they're naming the street after over there today. I think I read it. It was yesterday or today. Does anybody know about that? I know that I gotta go through my phone. I know I seen it, but this is taken away from that, and that's a major.
No, it's not, Trap. You want to know how come?
Why?
Because I didn't know about it, and quite a few other people probably didn't know about it, and you just mentioned it. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
That.
Yeah,
I don't care where the information comes from. Let me know. Thank you for that. I did not know that. Thank you.
Yes. They're naming the street over there, June Street. Is it June Street? It might be June Street. It's one of them streets over there. They're naming after Miss Brown.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my Chad Brown brothers and sisters over there.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Salute to them. You know what I'm saying? For getting this, they're getting the street after Mrs. Brown. You know what I'm saying? Well deserved. But yeah, Benny, that's
well deserved. But it's a celebration, Trap, man. We celebrate and cry all in the same way. That's what we do.
Yeah, man, this city.
And cry all in the same way.
This city would never be the same without you, Mr. Cedric. I know that.
No, we're not even close.
You know,
not even close.
He was so young. He's had so much life left. And I used to always tell him that he was taking over Bell's void. You know what I'm saying? He was taking. So now we're gonna see who's taking over Mr. Sed's void. You know understand what I'm saying? And
sometimes, Trap, it ain't just one person to take over somebody's void because that person was so huge in life in our society. We gotta come collectively and be like, us four are gonna take it over. You know what I mean? There ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with collectively taking over something that somebody left. One person don't fill one person's shoes sometimes. We just don't. We can't.
Damon Harold said, I owe all my community work to Mr. Cedric.
Yes.
He put the battery in my back 40 years ago and showed me how men should uplift their community and lead our young. Yes, man. Shout out to Damon Harold Sr.
Damon is leading it. He's working. He is not talking about it. He's being about it. And that's dope.
Oh, yeah. Saturday at 3 o'clock, they're renaming June Street to Brown Street. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Mecca for they will have something for him as he was a big part of the city, and he will be recognized. Him, yes, we will always recognize Mr. Cedric. You know what I'm saying? We should always, cause the community work that he did, man, is like Dame just said. He put the battery in Dame's back 40 years ago. He put the battery in my back 20-something years ago. You know what I'm saying? When I came out of prison and he seen all the work that I was doing with kids in prison, he said to me, "Yo, are you really ready to do this?" And I used to say, "Yeah." And he took a shot at me and he gave me a check. You understand what I'm saying? And he gave me a check. And then when I came back home, after making a mistake, he still tried to give me a check, and I didn't want it.
Know what that is? Know what that was? He still had faith in you. It didn't waver. We all trip and fall. He let you know, good, bad, or indifferent. He's still there for you. A lot of people see you fall and say, "Nah, I'm all set with that person." No, we're not all set with you when you trip.
Yo, before I leave, I want to tell you one story that I wanted to share with you, man. Mr. Cedric, I remember I used to do a lot of speaking at seminars for the Institute, and I used to tell them about my life, and I used to talk about where I came from and how and Mr. Cedric said to me, before my first one, he said to me, "Yo, don't get scared. Don't ever be scared to talk in front of white people," because that was one of my main fears. You know what I'm saying? And to break that, he made me break that, because I would lose my chain of thought, because I would think I was so programmed to think that these people was belittling me before I talked, that I was defeated. And Mr. Cedric sat me in his office at the Institute. Him and Tim, the other guy, they sat me down and they was telling me about public speaking, and Mr. Ced waited to that person left, and he told me, "Yo." He was straight with me. He said, "Yo, it's you talking." I was like, "Yeah, man," and he helped me get over that so fast. And that's something that I can never thank him for. That's something that I love that he gave me that confidence to do it. You understand what I'm saying?
And I'm glad you said that too, because the one thing I knew about him, he gave it to you straight.
Yeah.
He didn't sugarcoat nothing. If you was doing bad or this or that and folks didn't like him, he gave it to you straight and raw with love. So I'll take that criticism. I've always took that criticism from him. He cussed me out one time. I forgot what I did. He was like, "Benny, such and such." I was like, "You know what? You are absolutely right. Thank you."
Mm-hmm. Yo, Mr. Cedric don't hardly swear. He don't hardly swear. But when he swore, he was mad. When he swore, he was mad. And then he used to always look and see who caught him swearing. I said, "Mr. Cedric, man, you're a man. You can't swear." He always cared. Mr. Cedric always cared about his image. He always cared about how he presented himself. And that's how he wanted me to. When we used to go places, he used to go, "Yo, man, come on, man. Man, get your shit together, man. Buckle up your pants, man.
Yeah, let's go."
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You got shit all on your shirt. I used to hate when I used to have shit on my shirt, and he used to go, "Come on, man." He used to wipe my shirt like I was a dirty motherfucker. That's how I used to feel. I used to go, "Mr. Cedric, that wasn't none." He said, "Come on, man. You got crackers and stuff all over your shirt."
And such is life. He's telling you such is life. That's how you got to present yourself as well. Such is life. I don't care if you got on a sweatsuit. Still feel and act like you got on a three-piece.
And that's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. But yo, Benny, I want to say thank you, man. I love you, man. I'll definitely see you at Cedric.
You do, man.
I know that.
I'm gonna say right now, man, Trap, before I hang up real quick. You see what I'm saying when we talk a while back about what your podcast is and represents? See, we didn't know about that dedication for Miss Brown. You see what I'm saying? Where else on Facebook or anywhere else did you see that? Or even on the news or whatever? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I seen it on there. I was so happy. I was like, yo, because it's well deserved. You understand what I'm saying? It's definitely well deserved.
And light of us morning for Mr. Cedric. Thank you. I appreciate you. Love you. Continue to be great.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I want to say, John, see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place, man. You already know. Shit. God damn it.
C23. Pack your shit. Hey, Thomas, let's go. Yo, one love, They let me out this bitch, now I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, no longer trapped. Good morning, mofos, pimp hustlers, hoes. You know how this go. Welcome to the show where this shit go down. I'm here to let you know what's cracking in your towns. Providence, motherfucker. Deal with the real, stay away from the suckers. Good daily news, we dispute hood views. Another life taken, he shot out of his shoes. Police brutality, I'm speaking the truth. Why the fuck is you mad at me? Land of corruption. Cop shot me, but that's another discussion. So tune in, you're living wild, that shit is soon end. Two ways, you can ride in the prison or you can ride in the grave. There's room in both places. Homicide, genocide, black faces. Who's racist? You thought he was your man, he was two-faced it. He got knocked trying to get the whole crew wasted. I got plans, I'm never going back. Was locked up for a long time, but I'm no longer trapped. So roll up and let's go live, spitting these facts. You can hate it or love it, you know where to find me at. 401 Providence, Little Estate on the map. You can visit Lil Rody, you might never make it back. One love to my niggas locked down, getting them stacks. On your iPad, your radio, you fucking with trap. Catch me in the AM, blazing something fat. You got za, better than mine, then let's chat. You should know how it go, nigga, no longer trap. If you're feeling this shit, tell Just Chill to bring it back. Spit fire, this is lyrical crack. Where my niggas is at, where my bitches is at, where my grimy, rag the riches is at. Shit ain't the same back in the day, if you snitch you got clapped. Niggas still cool with them, what kind of business is that? Some shit I never understand, so let me finish this track. Rest in peace to the deceased, Sonny and Dennis is back. Give me a few minutes and you can spin this shit back. I'm still in the gym, that's why I'm bending this track. You ain't gotta be a lyricist to be feeling this rap. I got my mind right and my business is stacked. I mind my own business, how niggas get clapped, then niggas get shot, then they lay in a box, then they niggas come back. When they even a score, Lisa Peanut posts a young boy ain't breathing no more, yo, it's a rap. I'm no